Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to iTouch App Reviewers. In this video, I have a really cool one for you guys. We are taking a look at the HAVIT HV-KB395L, which is their low profile mechanical keyboard with 104 keys, programmable with RGB. So let's take a look at this. It can't even fit in frame. It is a full-sized keyboard here. So let's go ahead and unbox it and see what we've got. So slide this off like so. And here is the box we receive. As you guys can see, it's very big. And let's pull this open, and there we have it. Very nice unboxing experience. Let's go ahead and try to pull this out of here and see what else comes in the box. So we got the keyboard itself. We've also got a nice little guide here that says thanks for choosing HAVIT, and a pretty lengthy instruction booklet here, but this will help you get everything set up how you want. Looks like we can program a lot of the keys. Here is the cable. This is a micro USB. Would be cool if this is upgraded to USB-C in the future. No issues there. Let's open this up. Nothing else. So we can set this off to the side. So this looks like it's already been ripped open or pulled open somehow. So let's go ahead and pull this off. And here is the keyboard. And I can already hear these switches. They sound awesome. So yeah, I'm not sure if this came from Amazon or not, but it definitely looks like it could have been used before, but Amazon is notorious for sending out used products. So if you ever get one for yourself, you can always just return it and tell them you want either a refund or new one sent out. But this one is kind of dusty, which doesn't look the best on camera. So let me go clean this up. Kind of disappointed with that, but give me just a minute. All right, guys, so I am back. I tried to clean it up as much as I could. There are still some kind of fingerprints here. I Lysoled it down, but with some compressed air, got the majority of the stuff out. But let's just talk about the keyboard itself. Now on the back here, you might see some smudges. That is just from the Lysol because I had to disinfect this thing. You guys can see the model right here, the serial number, and it does have two little feet right here so you guys can raise it up so it looks like this. So there's a very nice angle. And as you guys could probably already hear, this thing sounds awesome and the key travel is perfect. So I personally don't really like the big bulky mechanical keyboards. I feel like there's too much key travel. It just annoys me to type on. So when I saw this one and HAVIT reached out, I said, hey, let me check this one out. I've had my eye on this one for probably like 2 or 3 years. I don't know if it was this exact model. It was definitely their low profile model. I said, hey, let me try that out. Let's see how it is. So here we are. So thank you to them for sending this out free for review. This is cool to the touch. This is metal up here. The keys themselves feel very sturdy. I'm gonna bring it up real close so you guys can inspect and see the keys on here. Ignore some of the weird fingerprints and stuff. I doubt yours will have that. And I don't think the Lysol helped any. Yeah, you guys can see it's a full keyboard. There is no cutting corners here. Very minimal branding. Just a little logo right here. And you guys can hear how good these sound. So I'm gonna press a couple keys for you next to the mic. I'm gonna come closer to the mic on the other side now. You guys can hear just how nice these sound. Now I'm gonna pop open one of these keys here so you guys can see what we're working with. It is this tiny little blue switch. It is so low profile. It sounds really good. And of course it has these two little prongs, which means you get very good actuation and it's very even as well. So I'm gonna put this back on. Very easy to snap back on. And you're ready to go. So let's plug it in. Let's check out the RGBs. All right, we are good to go. That was so easy to get paired up to my Mac here, but it's the same on a Windows computer. Very easy. So I've got a text document open. I can actually see the RGBs going. So I'm gonna cut the lights real quick. Wow, these look absolutely amazing. The color behind these is fantastic. It is so bright. It is so even. Look at this. This is probably, we've done tons of keyboard reviews if you check our channel in the past. This is stunning. It looks so good. It's so even. Like normally there will be like some sort of keys that are dim or something. These look really good. And you can see the glow kind of behind the keys too. Wow. Fantastic. And the colors, so far these look awesome. So let's go ahead and just type and just to get a feel for it. I am behind a huge camera, so it's not the best, but that sounds fantastic. The keys are so easy to press. The clickiness is there, very responsive. Now I've got only a couple of the studio lights on, so you guys can kind of see my hand, but also you can see the colors. So like I was saying, the clickiness sounds really good. The actuation point on these is perfect. They're very high quality switches, or at least they feel that way. So let's go ahead and get into some of these. So I think it's function and F12. This lets you choose custom RGB modes if you want. Let's choose F1 right here. And now I can go through and customize every single one of these to the color that I want. That is so cool. What other keyboard allows you to choose each individual key's color? Sick, especially if you're gaming. This is what you need. And just so you guys know, these are the Kailh H or Kailh PG1350 low profile blue switches, in case you were wondering, in case you're into that nerd stuff. Now, if you do choose to install the driver for this keyboard, configure the backlight modes, the macros, game mode, you can enable or disable the Windows key. You can change the response time of key pressing, USB report rate, media keys, and profiles. Now, they also do have an 87 key if you don't want all of this, but I personally like my keyboards to have everything, but that's just how I roll. So let's go through some of these modes here. We got function plus F11 lets us cycle through these. So we got red, we got green, we got yellow, we got blue, we got cyan, we got purple, white. So, oh, and orange. So that white even looks good. Usually white does not look good on RGB keyboards, but on this one, it looks super bright and really good. Let's go through some of these other modes. Wow. This is some sort of a display mode. Looks really cool. Let's try another one. So it looks like we are on the glow mode. Yep. Let's go to the next one. Looks like we got another pulsing mode, but this one is just one color. So we can pulse pretty much any color here that we want. I really like the cyan. This is probably going to be my go-to color. It's so vibrant. It's a very vibrant blue, kind of a turquoise color. Let's go ahead and press the function and F6 button. And here we have the rainbow mode. This is very typical of any gaming keyboard. Looks really good. That's why everyone uses it. Let's try something crazier. Let's try function plus up. Now, as you guys can see, the waves are going up and down. That is so cool. And if I do function down, it's going to go the opposite direction, which is awesome as well. And left to right. And right to left. Super cool. So customizable. This is by far the most customizable keyboard that we've reviewed on this channel. So let's say you like this, but you just want the speed to go a little faster. What you do is press function plus page up. Press that a couple times. And boom. Now you've got a super fast wave. And of course you can slow it down if you want. Now function F7 is ripple mode. It's always cool on camera, but not the best in real life just because it's so distracting. So you got like your cousins around you and you want to show off a little bit, but this is a test. Looks really cool on camera. I can't deny that. I think I've got ripple speed maybe on max. Oh no, I don't. Okay, max is even cooler. Holy. So if I type this, whoa, this is a test. Okay, you gotta up the speed on ripple. That looks really cool. Function plus F8. Let's see what that one does. It's kind of like a Pac-Man. That reminds me of Pac-Man. I don't know what they call it, but no matter what you press, it's just gonna do this. Kind of cool if you're in standby mode, but not something I would use on a daily basis. Let's do function F9. Check that one out, which we already looked at. But let's see if we can speed it up and slow it down. Yes, we can. I kind of like this one on slow mode. I think it looks pretty dope. Let's try function F9 again. So this is only going to light up the ones that you press. Looks very good. And by the way, this does have anti-ghosting measures, so it should be good for games. Let's do function F10. And this is, of course, the breathing mode, which we had already gone over. Let's see if we can decrease the brightness and increase the brightness. Very nice. Of course, I think we can, yeah, we can speed up this breathing, of course, just like the other ones. So function plus F11 should give us a constant mode. So you can cycle the colors here. You can get a single color if you want, if you just like blue or purple, whatever you want. And then if you ever mess up and you want to clear out all of your saves or you're giving this to someone, you would just hold function plus pause break for 3 seconds. And boom, it's back to defaults just like that. So if you do download their app, I'm not sure if it works on Mac. I usually do not download keyboard software just personally, but my guess is it's probably Windows only, just based on how things are these days. But if you do want to have that, you can do all of this through a GUI, which is much easier than trying to program it by hand. But honestly, I think the presets that are already in here are definitely good enough. I really enjoy all of these colors. They look so good. I'll give you guys another typing test here. Can't really type behind the camera, but if you're on the fence about how these sound, this should help you. Super clicky, super light, but they're not obnoxiously loud like other ones. If I press the spacebar, that's one people always ask about. They just sound good and they look even better. I don't know what else I can say about this. You guys can check out how low profile these are. Hands down, my favorite keyboard I've ever reviewed on this channel. And the price point on this right now, it says 85 bucks on their website, but I'll try to link also to Amazon to see if there's a better price. So check that link out. Amazon prices change all the time. It might be on a sale right now. Who knows? Let me cut the lights one more time, go through some of the colors, and then I'll sign out. So here's just that wave. I hope this is coming through on camera on how good these look. Like seriously. The only thing that this keyboard could improve on is just having USB-C instead of micro USB. That's the only thing I can think of, because everything else is fantastic. Yes, these must be preset gaming modes. That's pretty cool. So let's stick it on the cyan color here and ride this one out. That's all I got for this review, guys. If you liked it, hit it with a big thumbs up and subscribe. We can definitely do more keyboard reviews in the future. Right now, this is by far my favorite. This is the one I'm going to set up for now. It just looks too good. It's professional. It's not too loud. It's got a great click. It's got perfect colors. The keys are nice and smooth. I could definitely see myself using this one for a while. Oh, another thing that's really cool. If you're into gaming keyboards, you probably know they all have a goofy font. This font is actually very tame and looks very professional. The only things that's kind of weird is like the back button and the enter key. The font looks a little weird, but the rest look really good. But yeah, check this one out. Links down below. If you liked the video, hit it with a big thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.